Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for January 2026. These readings are for my subscribers and my followers. I connect fire to your energy that way. At the end, I will pull from my name deck. If you would like your name added to my deck, you can join my Patreon. We will be using my Garden Dragon deck, my Witch's Tarot deck, and my Romance Angels for the love portion. We will start off with money messages and then move into love messages. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials and how to get a reading from me. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what's coming in for Capricorn in January 2026. Let's dive in and see what messages Spirit has for you. Money messages for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Capricorn. Make sure to check out your other placements on my channel. We have defense. Your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is always important. This is a timeless message too, so whenever you find it is when you're supposed to see it. Defense and growth. Interesting. Okay. I'm picking up that somebody might be like cutting costs and being careful with their money. They're trying to see some kind of growth in their savings kind of deal. Illusion. I feel like you have goals that you're trying to accomplish this year. And I feel that you are being more careful with your money so that you could achieve these goals eventually. This could be like saving for a car, saving for a home, just for a big purchase in general. Let's see, anything else? We have prosperity, luck, fun, and gather. Could be for a big trip, honestly. You guys could be saving for a big trip. I'm getting like a cruise or like some kind of, could be like Disney even, like a theme park or something. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of luck this year when it comes to your finances. And saving. As long as you keep aiming for those goals, the universe is going to reward you is what I'm picking up on. We have timing. Yeah, so you might be trying to save fast. You might have something coming up before the end of this year. It could just be like in March, spring break, summer break, something. You're like, okay, well, if I put away this much money, I will have this much money by this time. I just gotta stick to the budget. Okay. Can you tell me more, Spirit, through my Witch's Tarot, please? Thank you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Capricorn. Thank you very much. Yeah. Lots of fun stuff happening. Okay, lots of happiness coming together. You might be going in like a group or something. Family, friends, you know, loved ones. It might have not have happened in past years. So it's like you're trying to make sure that it's not a disappointment this time. It's like you're trying to make sure your friends are together so you don't have to worry about missing out this time. Finding something out. What are we finding out? Tell me more. I am picking up on like somebody needs to make sure that their bills are paid and everything. It's like being smart with your money, making sure that like the things that need to be taken care of are taken care of before you can have fun with your money. It's like you're facing the truth about the matter. It's like, okay, this is the facts going on. And then you're like, this is what I need to do to achieve it. This is what I have control over as long as I follow a certain, thing. I do feel like this is going to put an end to your struggles if you are financially, smart about your money. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of fun. I definitely am picking up friends and family that you're going to be spending time with to make this happen. You could have kids, balancing out your money. Yeah. They are saying don't emotionally spend your money. So in other words, you might have the tendency of like when you're depressed, you might kind of like splurge a little bit. So they're trying to say like keep that energy balance so that you don't get tempted when you are going through one of those impulse buying habits. When you're going through those, try to like ground yourself and try to stick to a budget. That way you can accomplish your goals easier for you. Think wisely with your money is what they were just saying. Chariot. Yeah, there is fast movement. I do feel like this is going to come up faster than you think. Before you know it, this trip is going to be here. So it's just important that you really think ahead and you're like, okay, well, I need to make sure I save this much money. Be careful on impulse buying again. Because time, it goes by fast, especially when you're planning something big. Anything else? Yeah. If you are in that impulsive energy, like your emotions are taking control and you like say you're sad and you have a habit of buying something when you're sad. If you do that, you are going to come up short of the money, so just be cautious. Also be cautious on taking out any loans. They had stated loan. Be careful on that because even if it doesn't affect you right away, it's going to affect you later on. Might not be the best idea to do that. You might want to think about it more logically. Yeah. See, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's going to hurt you in the long run if you do decide to do a loan, but you're kind of stuck because you want to do this but you can't because you might not have enough money. It's because you're supposed to take control of your life and actually like make sure that you stay on task of actually like saving that money rather than allowing your emotions to like your old habits steal from you, because it is like a habit that is taking from you. Yeah, it's a habit that's taking from you. So you just got to be able to have self-control when it comes to that. Yeah, change this narrative around where you're more in control of your money. Working hard, obviously, to make this happen. Work on these heavy burdens. This is part of your shadow stuff that's coming through. Walking away from negative thoughts too. They are pointing out at that if you think negative thoughts, that's what's going to come towards you. So you need to try to stay positive, but also actively like playing it smart. Okay. So think positive, like you're going to have the money, but also play it smart. Like, maybe I don't need this. I don't know. Just something random that you're going to buy. Like maybe I don't need to go out and eat this day. Maybe I could save like, $20 or whatever by not going out to eat, because it does add up over time. This might be a conflict with you. Can you tell me more? They're also saying walk away from any ideas of like getting a loan. Don't do that. It's going to hurt you. Okay. Slow progress. It might take a while, but you will be able to get to where you're going. You just have to actively be making those decisions every day. What I can spend my money on, what I shouldn't, like just saving. I feel like this is a test for you. Yeah, it's like the universe is waiting to see if you're actually going to be able to pass this test. It's about having like self-control over this. I do feel like you're going to have a breakthrough. I feel like it can work if you actively like try to make it happen. I do feel like whatever you're planning on doing, it's going to be a lot of fun. Very passionate. It might even seem like it goes by so fast. Like, oh man, we just planned this, and you know, it came and it's gone, but it was so much fun. Like, it was definitely an experience that you wanted to have. I do feel like you have kids. I'm seeing the Emperor. He's looking at the kids. We have this couple right here looking at children. This could be like a family trip or something. But again, staying in control, making things happen, moving away from anything that doesn't serve you. You're going to be overjoyed with your accomplishments in this. Moving through it. Time will pay off. Even though it's going to be like hard work, it's going to be paid, like it's going to reward you. It's going to bloom. It's going to like, there's going to be a lot of celebrations going on. You're going to have fun with this, okay? So just stay moving forward. And honestly, I feel like it's going to change you too, for future references. You're gonna kind of feel like a whole new person, because it's like, wow, I really did learn like self-control. So I feel like it's gonna do you well, basically. Okay, so for the signs, we do have Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries. Let's see. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. Sorry if you hear noises in the background. The kids are a little loud. I'm going to pull some focus messages. Make sure you think of 2 questions, yes and no questions. The order that they pop out is the order that they will be answered. Okay. The first answer is yes. Okay. I will be right back. I gotta tell them to quiet down. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Yeah, so for your first answer, it was a yes. Okay. Okay. We have new beginnings. Your second answer is a no. We have June could be important. That is Gemini and Cancer. Sister could be important. Time to heal. September, like heal your finances. September could be important. That is Virgo and Libra. God's rejection is your protection. So whatever doesn't work out is actually for your protection. Keep that in mind. New job could be coming in for you. We have 999, release, let go of what no longer serves you. I am picking up on... They did just say that you could be entering a new job that pays less. And even though like it pays less, like there's some things that you can do to cut down on some money. That's another storyline that's coming in. We have 1010, hope what you're trying to manifest is coming to you. Taurus could be important. That is April and May. 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. Could be entering a business contract soon. Going to nature to ground. You can trust them. Could be having a date night. Like I said, with the cutting costs, maybe instead of going to a super fancy like dinner, you could just go to a place that's like cheaper, you know. Moon sign could be important for Capricorn. Also, you could be a rising Capricorn. Grandpa could be important. We have Sagittarius energy on the board. That is November and December. November is Scorpio and Sagittarius. You are mirroring someone. We have Scorpio. Somebody is coming back, correct? So somebody might be coming back to you in a better energy. Could have had a fight with this person. We have Gemini, could be important. That is June and May. We have shadow work needs to be done. Yeah, that was the impulsive spending that I was picking up on. Childhood wounds, that could be from your childhood, like childhood is when that could have happened. We have July is important, which is Cancer and Leo. Something long-term. I feel like going through this shadow work, it's going to have long-term effects on you where it's actually going to put you in a better energy. Cancer could be important. That is, let's see, June and July. And then we have October, which is Libra and Scorpio. So this was your career reading. I hope that you could take something from this reading. Don't forget to check out my the end of my reading, because that's where I will pull some names from my name deck. Your name could pop out. So yeah. But this was the end of the career reading. So we're going to take a quick break and then get into your love portion. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Capricorn, welcome back to your love reading. Okay. We're going to see what's coming in for you for January 2026 in regards to love. This will include Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorns. These are timeless messages, so whenever you find it, it's when you're supposed to find it. These messages are geared towards my subscribers. So it is considered an equal exchange of energy. So yeah, okay. Spirit. I have even a better chance of picking up on your energy when you like, comment, and subscribe all together. With your comments, it could just be a simple emoji. You don't have to share your whole life story if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. Okay, so Spirit, please connect me with Capricorn Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to their love portion of this reading. What messages do you have for them? This could be the one. We have wedding, reconciliation. Oh, interesting. Okay. Tell me more. Lots of passion with this person. Deception. Uh-oh. Religious factors. Interesting. I am picking up on a story where somebody might have broken up with their partner. There could have been some kind of deception. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never force anything to fit. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating, but it does look like there could have been cheating involved. Yeah. I'm picking up like you could be reconciling with someone. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, this is the one that got away. Maybe I need to revisit this. This could lead to a wedding, it looks like. There could be religious factors involved as well. Lots of passion. But maybe you guys just have like different views of religion, or maybe that's where the issue is. There's a possibility that the deception could have been like, you could be like really into spirituality or Christianity, or, you know, whatever religion that you believe in, and maybe they pretended like they were too, just to get you to like them. And you found out later on that they are not like geared in that direction as much as they made it seem. That's another thing I'm picking up on. So let's go ahead and get into my Garden Dragon deck to see more information. There's a possibility also that this person could have cheated. You know your story. It's not necessary. It's not necessarily like this is the cheating story is your story, but there's like some kind of deception involved. So, okay, Spirit, tell me more with my Garden Dragons. What exactly happened here? Relax, union, opinions. Somebody could have actually like influenced one of you two, that the other was cheating, or the opinions of people, like say like a mother-in-law or somebody is like really religious, really Christian, and you're not, and like they had heavy opinions and made it look like you were the bad guy. When it comes to this deception, I'm kind of picking up on like somebody who was heavily influenced by religion, and maybe since you're spiritual, considering you're watching this video, they know you're spiritual and they're like, oh, this person is demonic and blah blah blah, so they're like painting you to be a different person, is what I'm picking up on. We have versatile, energy, and consistent. I feel like this person was overwhelmed by the opinions, and I kind of freaked them out. They're like, well, what if my family member is correct? What if this person's actually like bad energy kind of deal? I'm getting an anxious feeling from this card. It's like, because this is the coffee dragon, it's like too much caffeine will kind of make you kind of like not in your right state of mind, because you're not relaxing, you're not calming down, because somebody else is like edging you on to make you believe something. Okay. Patience. I feel like you need to talk to this person. I feel like some crap was said that was not true, and I feel like somebody painted you to be a bad person just because of your beliefs. Okay, I am picking up on that. I am picking up on a woman. This could be the person's mother, or even a sister, grandmother even, but I think somebody got involved in your situation, in your relationship, and painted you out to be some horrible person, completely like painted you wrong, just going off of their beliefs. Man, I think you need to sit down and talk to this person about it. I think it's because they were hearing it consistently and it kind of freaked them out. I think whoever was influencing them was manipulating them. And I feel like this just led to a freak out and made impulsive decision, like, oh, maybe you're right, maybe I should just like end things. Maybe you're supposed to get married to this person. You guys could have been fiancés. Tell me more, Spirit. Some information's being held. It landed over here on opinions. I feel like it's being held. I feel like you don't know the full stories. the full story on like what these people were saying to your person. Yeah. These people saw you as like attractive and getting everything you wanted, might have even been jealous of you in some ways. I feel like you're very blunt and don't hold back. They're used to people being more like held back and stuff, and you weren't. You were loud and unapologetic, like you believed in what you believed in. And this person like ran with it. They took it and they ran with it. I think you know this, so I feel like your intuition is telling you that this is what happened. I am getting like you might actually be kind of close with your father. If you're not close with your father, I am picking up on like maybe this actually wounded your ego. I feel like they're trying to break you down. Honestly, I kind of feel like there's some kind of abuse happening in this. They're trying to tear you down. They didn't want you to have that much strength. I am picking up on a woman who, it's like very typical old age, like she believes that a woman's duty is to like serve her man and be in the kitchen barefoot with kids kind of deal. And you were the opposite. You're very independent, you know, sparky. You go after what you want. You have no problem like filling the male's role and the female's role. And I feel like she was trying to paint you off to be a bad person because she didn't like that about you. And I feel like she has wounds going on in her own life because she never had the guts to actually, you know, go out and live her life like that. She saw it as, oh no, that's bad. You can't be doing that kind of deal. What's coming in? This happened very abrupt, like this change, this breakup, whatever had happened. I feel like it was very abrupt, and like you might have been waiting for this person to come to you and apologize for what they did, because I don't think you fully understand, like, they don't know. I feel like they're lost, and I feel like you need to talk to them about this. You might have even tried to like message them and you've been waiting for them to like message you back, but you just haven't gotten anything from them. Tell me more. You're waiting to hear from them. It's like you're waiting to hear. I think you guys just need to talk. I think that you need to talk and work everything out. Explain what's going on. You guys both hold different keys. You both hold keys to different parts of the truth. Some stuff, like obviously with your side, you know what's going on. With their side, you don't know what's going on. I feel like something's hidden. I think if you guys were to come together and actually like talk, you guys could potentially have this new beginning, get back on track. Do not allow yourself to get bullied though. Like know your worth. Don't allow them to try to like put you in your place or try to make you play small or whatever this deal is. Yeah. Okay. I think you know that your person was being manipulated, to be honest. It's like they're easily influenced. And I think the mother or grandmother, whoever is that woman figure in their life, I feel like they know this and they've been using that. They know how to hit like the right buttons to make your person like freak out, kind of deal. They know exactly how to like twist words. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is very conniving when it comes to like their family members. There's going to be a breakthrough. I feel like once you speak your truth and actually get it out on the table, I think that things could change. Your person might go into the hangman for a little while, so just hang around like trying to figure things out. They might question things for a little bit, so there might be a pause. I think by you also taking this pause, that's when the breakthrough is going to happen. You need to come, okay, advice from Spirit. When you come back to this person to talk to them about the situation, make sure you have pretty good like proof. Even if you need to write a list, I would just like literally put it on paper so they can see it. Your mom says this, and then this is what happens. I'm into spiritual stuff. I believe in God. I believe in the angels. You know, yes, there's a devil, but do I worship him? No. Like, you know what I mean? Even if they like say, oh, the tarot cards are, you know, the devil's work, you could easily say, no, this is a tool that I use to help with my intuition. Or I watch readers that do that. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with the devil. Because here's a good strong point that they're bringing up. If this was the devil's work, why would he be trying to help people? Why would he try to give advice to help people? He wouldn't. He'd be doing everything in his power to make things worse for people. He'd also leave them with surprises too. He wouldn't want them to know how to figure things out before like certain like dramatic towers happen. You know what I mean? He'd want you to be, it's like surprise the enemy kind of deal. He wouldn't be trying to help you. So to label like tarot or spirituality as bad, that's not what it is. It's your guides just trying to help you, and they use channelers and readers to like give messages to you since they can't like vocally do it in this way. It's an easier way to connect with you compared to like, oh, sending you a bird, like, you know what I mean? It's going to take work. This is multiple messages right here. It's going to take work for you to work through all of this with your person, but I also feel like this is talking about your guides. Your guides are trying to work with you, trying to give you this information like through tarot and stuff. But I feel like no, this sounds bad. But religion was a man-made ideal, a man-made concept to limit a person's mind, to limit their intuition so that they have control of other people. Okay? Spirit is trying to work through you so you are not limited by man. You're actually following God. You're actually following the light. Okay? Because God isn't trying to restrain you. God is wanting you to have the best life possible. God is wanting you to have this security, this happiness, you know. Security not only financially, but intuitively and like your feelings, like all of that. Trying to set you up with a sturdy foundation of like, hey, this is how life should be lived. You're passing all these tests, and that's making it where you're actually coming out to be a better person. You're ascending. There's multiple things going on here. We have Chariot. I do feel like once you come forward with this information with whoever you're dealing with, I feel like things could move fast. Yeah, I was going to say, just know that you're in for a big fight with this family. It does look like you want to come together and not have this fight. Spirit is working with you. They're fighting with you for this to happen. Not only are you working on yourself to make this happen, but this person is like trying to break free from the matrix. So that's important to note too. Yeah, see, there will be a wedding after all, is what I'm getting. Everything's going to work out fine. You just got to work through it. Can I get a couple more cards? Yeah, see, moving away from this tower. Notice how it was upside down. It's like it's not fully done yet. it's not fully crumbling, because there is a way to fix things, but you have to work through it before you can move forward. I feel like things are going to work out okay. You just got to get through those smoke and mirrors. They're showing the smoke right here. It is a heavy burden with your person, but they are going to heal from whatever manipulation bullshit they were putting up with for their families. They're going to get through this burden, heal from it, and there will be success. Okay. Just keep pushing through messages. It's going to help when you communicate with this person, okay? Telling the truth on what's going on, having them face the truth, even if it doesn't happen right away. Once they go and sit, yeah, they might reject it at first. Once they sit with this information, eventually they're going to see it for themselves. I'm getting it could happen later on. They just need to be awakened to like what their family is doing, how their family is trying to control them. Because they do feel like they're trying to control their emotions. The family is. They're trying to manipulate and make them live by a certain way, religious way. And you're looked at as the bad person because you are going against their stuff. But you're loving, you're caring, you're trying to help this person. Yeah, so you're breaking through the family's deceitfulness. Look at this. Deceitful landed on 10 of wands. Finding out the information, successful. So I feel like this person's finally going to like see it for what it truly is. I just feel like it could take some time for them to fully see it. They have a decision to make. Once they make that decision, everything will be fine. So it'll take a minute for them to make the decision. The advice here though is when you go to talk to this person, just make sure you write down like a list of what you've seen being in the relationship, how like what manipulations you've seen, like what they did and how he felt or she felt, you know, depending on who you're dealing with. But just point out like the deceitful things that you've seen has happened. Write it down, even hand it to them so they can actually review that list. I think that will really help. Okay. So we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, Cancer, Aries, and Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag times 2, and Pisces again. Okay, so you could be dealing with any of those signs. And we're going to move into the focus messages. Make sure you think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order that they pop out is how they will be answered. Okay. If your name doesn't pop out, it means that that's the names. This is the focus messages. I got ahead of myself there. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so yes or no questions. If you need more time, pause the video. See childhood wounds. And it also says new job over here. So believe it or not, if you're into like tarot and all that kind of stuff, you are one of the ones who is trying to enlighten others, and that is a light worker's job. Okay. So this could be your job, and then this is your person, like you giving them enlightenment on what's going on in their life. That is actually like opening up the job for them to also awaken and have enlightenment. And it's a spiritual job for them as well. Even if not necessarily like you're not getting paid or whatever, but it is a job as, you know, a person who is trying to awaken other people, you know. It's a spiritual job. Okay. So we do have yes for your first answer. June could be important. They're saying June wedding could be a possibility. But Cancer, Gemini, new job. I just explained that. We have Sagittarius. So that is November and December. Cheater did pop out, so your person could have cheated. You could have cheated. Somebody could have like said that you cheated. There could have just been like some kind of talk about that. I don't know. We have Virgo, which is September and August. Leo could be important. August and July. You have unfinished business with this person. They are an ex-lover of yours. It shows they are not coming back correct. Okay. They could have actually been talked into cheating on you, to be honest. It's another thing I'm picking up on. Not necessarily. You know your story. Don't accuse your person for cheating. If you have no proof of it, this could be for someone else. This is a collective reading. But it says they are not coming back correct. So they could still be in that energy of like what I was talking about, the family, like whispering words into their ear, making them believe a certain concept about you. And they need to sit with that information that you're giving them so that it can like marinate and they actually come to see the truth about everything. We do have short term. If things don't end up like turning around for you with this person for whatever reason, then God's rejection is your protection. Maybe you just aren't supposed to be connected to this person. Okay. That's just how sometimes things work. So short term, this could be a short term relationship. It could also be a short term break with your person too. November could be important. As Sagittarius and Scorpio. We have go into nature, ground yourself, childhood wounds. I do feel like there's childhood wounds involved here with your person's side, especially what their family is doing to them. You could be a sun sign Capricorn. You could be going on a date. Maybe that's when you're talking to them and like giving them all this information on how the family is manipulating them to believe certain things. It does show that you can trust them. Release. Let go of what no longer serves you. 999. This could be a message for your person. If their family is doing that and manipulating, throwing bad energy towards them, even though they're family, doesn't mean that they need to associate with them. Just throwing that out there, but it is their free will to do so. You could be mirroring them. We also have Taurus energy, which is, let's see, April and May. Aquarius could be important. That's January and February. Something about a friend could be important. We have 666. Reflect. It's time for you to wake up to your higher spiritual truth. I feel like that's your person. December could be important. That is Sagittarius and Capricorn. We have February, which is Aquarius and Pisces. Stop and think. And then we have Aries. Interesting. Aries is March and April. So anywhere between February to April is possibly like when your person's going to go into like this hangman position where they're like reflecting everything that's going on and then, making a decision at the end. So just keep that in mind. We only got one answer, so I will be pulling from my pink deck. Okay, Spirit. Can I get the answer to question number 2, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We have 7 of Cups, choices, illusion, indecision, wishful thinking, and the answer is yes. This is Scorpio energy. So there's many choices ahead of you. You can either try revisiting this cycle with this person and fixing things. It can be fixed, but both of you have to work towards it. I do feel like there's some kind of karma here. They are saying karma. So it can be cleared. It is possible, but I do feel like this person is attached to karmics in their life, or you, depending, like you can switch roles. Maybe your family don't like them, whatever's going on. But I feel like somebody's attached to a lot of karmics and that's affecting this relationship from happening. So just keep that in mind. We will be pulling from my name deck. This is in regards to career and love for today. If you would like your name added to my name deck, you can join my Patreon. When you join my Patreon, you will be receiving a free mini reading upon joining. I will include your first name in my name deck that I use for all my YouTube readings. And let's see, you will also get extended readings in your sign, bonus readings in your sign, pendulum questions, just random messages from spirit throughout the month. If you decide to unsubscribe from a channel, that's fine. Your name will stay in my name deck. If you decide to continue your membership, not only will you receive all the additional readings, but you will also be able to add another name to my deck. It could be any name you want. Your name, your person's name, your ex's name, whoever you want. Okay. If your name does not pop out, it doesn't mean that this message is not for you. It could just mean that your name is not in this deck. Now, if you know for certain like your name is in this deck because you've seen other videos, and it doesn't pop out, it still does not mean it's not for you. It could just mean that someone else needed the message more than you, so their name popped out in place. Okay, so just depends. Also, it's your name, their name, nickname, grandma's name, family's name, friend's name. Whoever could have popped out during this reading when you were thinking about it could pop out. Okay. So just take it as you will. If it's spelled wrong on my card, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means I spelled it differently than what you normally would. Sorry if I sound like I'm on repeat. I could be getting new viewers and I have to repeat everything. So sorry, guys. Make sure you're also grounding yourself with when you go to see this person. I do feel like that negative energy might try to rub off on you. So it's important to stay grounded and cleansed and everything. You can use frankincense, sage, palo santo. You could go ground yourself using a tree, put your feet in the grass, whatever feels the best for you before seeing this person. Yeah. Okay, we have Jason, Jose, Destiny, James, Jay, Tyler, Brian, Andrew, Luna, Lucas, Hazel, Ariana, Ashley, Andrea, Jessica, Chloe, Amelia, Cindy, Sophia, Leanna, Ellie, Emma, Xana, Aiden, William, Wyatt, Adam, Rick, Brent, Olivia, Nick, John, Sierra, Thomas, Julia, Rachel, Jamie, and Henry. So Capricorn, this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope there's a message that you could take from it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. This helps me connect to your energy for future readings. Also, don't forget to... Sorry, the car outside was really loud. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for when I post another video. Also, check out my all sign videos. It has your energy in it. That's when I go through the entire, zodiac line, Aries through Pisces. All my readings are timeless again. So, yeah. But, yeah, I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. I will talk to you later.